Hi guys, I'm back and I have some new stuff I'm going to try and see what's going to happen with it. It's a sort of a medium that you put into the resin and it will give you cells. So I already mixed up my resin and that I'm going to be putting on top of my board. And that's going to be right next to it. And then I want some gold. And this isn't really for the purpose of making something really pretty. It's more of seeing how this is going to work. So that's why I'm going to just do something like this. And then we have the cell medium. And I'm going to swipe it with some sort of a credit card. So let's first see what happens. And there you can see it's starting to sell. But not as much as I would like it to sell. And that's swiping it the other way where you don't see anything happening at all. So I'm going to swipe it back like that. And there you can see how it's starting to sell. It might be that if you put more of this medium in there that it just might, give you bigger cells. So that's what I'm going to test right now. So I'm going to mix it up. And we're going to test that out. And then eventually I'm going to just, spread it all out all over the all over this panel. Well, I'm not really seeing something really exploding here. Here are some bigger cells, as you can see, they're developing. And we're going to bring it down there. Oops. Got to stay on top here. Here you can see the selling action that's in this medium. That's kind of pretty to look at. And we're going to let that just move on by itself. I'm going to make sure that we cover the whole canvas or the whole panel. There we go. And we're going to put a little over here. Clean off the swipey thing. And then we're going to swipe up here, see if that's going to give us a lot of cell action. This is a beautiful effect. I haven't seen that before. Let's put it up here. A little bit of it up here. So this is nice to experiment with. As you can see, right now I'm sort of just covering up the panel, and then I'm going to come back in and put something on top of it. But this is more the background. As you can see, it has beautiful effects. It's made by Elishem, and those are the makers of Mastercast and the other one, the Ultracast. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit quiet, but I'm Just checking to see if I got everything covered here. Yeah, that's covered. So the funny thing is that it does let the both colors come through, and that's kind of nice. I like that. That it doesn't, you know, capture the colors underneath. That's something I really like. Okay, now I'm gonna try and put something on top here. If you all bear with me. That's it. Oops, put my finger in there. Then I'm going to do the same with the other color. And I like the way it's spreading out right now. And then I'm going to use that cell agent again. And let that do its thing. And I'd like it to, let's see where I'm going to start. There you go. And I'm going to swipe that one down here. So as you can see, all the cells are popping up and it's giving this beautiful effect. So I'm hoping that that's going to show through the whole piece. All I have to do now is, I do want a little bit of a contrast. So I'm going to mix my gold one more time. And I'm going to do a really thin line of gold on top. See that? I'm following sort of what pattern I have been given, and I'm going to pull that down. And right back up. And right back down. Because it is sort of, you know, sinking in because of course, the heaviness of the pigments, I guess. And this is really nice. I like this. I see traces of it, but it's not laying on top, and that's kind of really different. It's making a really nice pattern. Not sure if you can see it from there, but I'm seeing all these different movements going on, and I kind of like that. Now I'm gonna just, you know, for the purpose of testing, I'm going to be putting some heat on it. And just seeing if the effect will start up again of the cell agent. Yes, it does. I can see, oh, you're seeing a little bit of a glare, but I can see that it is doing that. Here you can see the development of the cells again. So it has a potential of being, you can use it in different ways. You can just use it as when you swipe. So when you swipe, you can see the medium sort of reacting. I'm going to try it one more time before I run out of time to do anything. And now I don't see any more of that cell movement, so I think it might have run out of, oh, here I see a little bit in the corner. So one more just to test it. I'm going to put that over the middle here. And there it pops up, as you can see, the beautiful cells. Yeah, I didn't catch that bit. Okay. So as you can see, it's working, and it's giving some really pretty effects. So right now I need something more dark, otherwise, you know, you're not going to be seeing much of the colors. So one more little thing coming up here. Got to clean off my little swipey thing. There we go. And I can see again, I can see the cells popping up right here. And that's really what I'm just testing out, to see how long you can, you know, move and do things with this stuff. So that's pretty good, because you don't want to, you know, be restricted in just one swipe where it doesn't do anything anymore. But that's not the case. So I like these colors. I like the effects that it's giving. So that's kind of nice. Let's make sure we have the whole thing covered. Oh guys, I've been watching Court TV. I didn't know I could get that, but I got Court TV. And I just watched the Texas versus Amber Geiger, which was a really, really strange case. That was something really, it blew my mind how that works over there in the US of A. We don't have juries that are just, you know, plain people. We have, like, if it's a big case, I think we have like 6 or 7 judges that will determine what happens. So it's really weird for me to watch that. And I thought it was, well, sort of eye-opening. And the whole case was sort of, I was thinking, you know, I don't understand this, because first off, she thought she was in her own apartment. I got that. That was clear. But there were also 2 witnesses that said they heard someone knock at his door and say, "Let me in, let me in." And then they heard the 2 shots. And I even, you know, went to the internet to look that up, if that was true, because I didn't catch the first couple of days of the case. So I thought that was really, well, a little bit troubling, I guess, if that was the case, but I'm not sure it was. I guess they couldn't really prove it in the court, so I guess they dropped that, I don't know. But she got 10 years. I was thinking she was going to get a lot more, because that guy that she shot, boy, was he a saint. That was unbelievable. If there was ever a person that was really doing everything right, that was him. And then his little brother, who hugged her and said, you know, "I forgive you," and all that stuff. That was really... I don't normally cry for stuff with people in it. I do cry about animals, but not for people. But when he did that, that was a really tearjerker. And I heard that not one person in the jury had dry eyes after that. So that was something else. That is when you're really religious and you believe in God and all that things, then you can do that, I guess. That is something that comes from the heart. That was really something else. I need a little bit more of these colors, because I want to do the side. I do want to keep this one. It's not that it's so pretty, but it has some beautiful effects in it, and I just want to keep it. So that's why I'm doing the sides. Just a tiny bit more. If I had some more with color, there's not much drip off, I guess. I guess I used pretty much all my resin. There you go. And that looks better. Okay. So I might even do something on top of this. I'm feeling something creative coming up that I'm thinking, let's put something on top. But I really do like the way it makes these beautiful patterns, and you normally don't get this in when you do the resin. It has something that is really suitable for a background, I think. I would really like to use this as a background, put something on top, and then put on a clear layer on top of that again. But it's sort of like marble, and I think you could use this very, very well in making these geodes. I think that would look pretty. Oh, I see a little bit here and there and there. Okay, now it's pretty much flat. So I hope you enjoyed me testing this stuff out, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do another one tomorrow, but I'm thinking about doing some watercolor work with the Fluid Vallejo watercolors. So you just might see me tomorrow, but if not, I want to wish you a really beautiful weekend. And I hope you have a beautiful Sunday. Rest, spend time with the family, and bake a cake or something. So thanks guys for watching. Love you all to pieces as usual. See you in the next video.